don't mess with me because I'm tough, as you can see. Let's call this meeting to order. The time is 6:03. Roll call, Mr. Bailey. Here. Mrs. Dean. Here. Mrs. Johnson. Here. Mrs. Martin. Here. Ms. Miller. Here. Mr. Osowski. Here. And the chair is here. If we could all stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. That's okay. I went to put my arm behind my back like I always do, and I can't do that. All right. We will move on to President's remarks. I will say, as per usual, please place all cell phones on silent. I will make sure mine is on there. I will also say welcome to, we never get a chance to do this, and so I'm going to do it now. Welcome to all of our retirees, their friends, their families. You don't know how much, I don't know that words can express how much each and every one of you means to us and to this district. And I don't know if we can let Sherry go, because I think every time, as long as I've been here, your face has been here. So I'm like, I don't know, denied. So we will move on to that, and we will do the fun stuff in a minute. Can I get a motion to adopt the agenda of the June 9th, 2025 regular meeting as presented? So moved. Second. Moved by Mr. Osowski, seconded by Ms. Johnson. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say yes. Yes. Opposed? Motion carries. Call to the audience, public participation regarding agenda items. We will check and see. How many school days we have left? Like 4? Something crazy? 3. How many school days left? 3. I knew somebody could tell me.
Anybody's counting.
Okay. All right, so there are none. So we will move on to the saddest but best part of the year. Presentations, the 2025 recognition of retirees. Judy Nachman, Executive Director of Human Resources and Labor Relations, and Jason Witt, Superintendent.
Well, hello everybody, and thank you for coming to recognize your loved ones and our loved ones, our retirees. We have several retirements this evening, but a few were not able to be here, so I am going to go through all of them just so that they can be publicly recognized by the rest of us. Okay? So first I'm just going to go through the people who aren't with us this evening, and then we'll do our presentations for those that are joining us. So we have Janet Rensock, who is a special education teacher. She's worked in our day treatment program. Currently, she's our early childhood special education teacher, and she is completing 29 and a half years in our district. And next we have Christopher Abston. Chris has worked in our district for 28 years, and he's someone that a lot of us have never seen. He's our deaf and hard of hearing technician, so he makes sure that all of our equipment is operating properly and that all of our students with a hearing impairment have everything that they need to be successful throughout the school year. So he is leaving us after 28 years. Also, we have Donna Wallers from our food service program, and she has been with us 12 years. You don't need to do that. I was going to go through them again. All right. And those are the only ones that aren't here. So now we'll get on to some presentations for our retirees that are with us tonight. And first, I would like to recognize, so we're in alphabetical order, so do that. That's Chris. There he is, Chris Abston. In case any of you have not seen him, that is Steve Fitzpatrick. I don't know why he's there. And Steve has been with our district for 25 years. He was a physical education teacher. He started at Stuckey and has been at Beach for the last several years. And then with us tonight, stand up so we can give you a round of applause, Pat McCarthy. And Pat is one of our food service assistant managers. She has worked with us for 24 years, and let me just tell you, if any of you have spent any time in a school cafeteria or trying to serve food to hundreds of children every day, it is not an easy job. But Pat has stuck it out with us for 24 years, and we greatly appreciate her service, and our food department is going to be a little less efficient. Paulette Rancor, high school counselor, 28 years. Paulette actually retired in December, so I think that she is not here because she has already
She's relaxing.
forgotten about all of us, and she's not going to any more school events. That's what I'm saying, but we want to thank Paulette. Next up, we have the famous Linda Reginick.
Yay!
And I will just start by saying that Linda has been a secretary in our day treatment program. Now, you've been with us 28 years. How long have you been secretary? 16 years. 16 years in our day treatment program in the front office. And if any of you have ever had the privilege or the honor to visit day treatment, that, like food service, is a very full job. But I would like to invite Dr. Lindsay, our principal at our day treatment center, to say a few words about Linda.
So this is so bittersweet, and I hope I can get through this without tearing up. If you know anything about day treatment, it takes a very, very special person to work there. So not only did Linda, not only was she an educational assistant there, she decided that she wanted to take on being a secretary, which was a feat within itself. She has been nothing but an awesome, awesome secretary. When I moved into this position, it was during COVID, so I did not have my predecessor to kind of teach me the ropes. And it was because of Linda teaching me and showing me everything that I need to know. So I feel like now I can probably do my job. But I would not have been able to do it without her. She's very passionate. She loves the kids. She's very good with the kids. Sometimes even when the behavior specialists weren't able to get a kid to comply, Linda, we would call her Linda sometimes because she was able to do it, and she was not afraid to step up or lend a hand in anything. So I definitely appreciate her service. I think I speak for everyone at day treatment to say that there's going to be a big hole and a big gap in our building once she leaves. So thank you so much for all of you.
That's the best thing.
Take on the role of grandma and retire the role of teacher. Pam Shuffler is with us tonight. And Pam is our administrative assistant in our food service department. Pam has been with us for 30 years.
But she's only 29.
Pam is another person who is behind the scenes that a lot of us all menus and making sure that we were compliant with our budget items and all of our submissions to the state, and really kept things moving behind the scenes. So we wish Pam a lot of good luck, and again, another big goal that we don't see her, but when she's gone, we're gonna realize, oh, Pam did that.
Pam did that.
So, she is leaving big shoes to fill, so congratulations. Next, we have Vlada Smorganski. And Vlada's been with our district for 6 years, but she had a lengthy career with Pontiac schools prior to coming to Redford Union. Turn this on. Vlada works also with Dr. Lindsay in our day treatment program, and I'm sure that Dr. Lindsay, because she always has something to say, will have something to say about.
So, I will say this, that, day treatment is falling apart. No. Like, we're losing some of our best. I just want to read this, real briefly. I go with the epitome of a good teacher. So a good teacher embodies qualities like empathy, patience, genuine passion for education, and that is Miss B, hands down. To hear her and see her with her students, and I'm going to try to use my Russian accent, babe. And she's very nurturing, she's very passionate. She embodies all of the qualities and the skill sets that we need over in day treatment, especially working with younger students. You're going to be sorely missed. I don't know how we're going, or where we're going to find a teacher to replace you in that nurturing nature that you have. Thank you so much for all of the years of service that not only that you gave to us here at Redford Union, but that you have given to kids all over. So thank you so much.
And I'd like to mention that Vlada has been rated as highly effective on her evaluation since her time with the district, which is a really incredible thing. We're losing a really great teacher. Not losing. Well, yeah, we're losing.
We're losing.
Yeah.
We're losing.
All right, next. Donna Wallers, another food service member. Donna could not be with us tonight, but she has also been with us for 12 years. And I think she was with us prior to that. I think she took a leave and was off for a little bit and then came back. But, so there's Donna giving us a preview of what retirement will look like for her.
She's going on vacay.
And then there's Greta Warren. Greta works as an educational assistant with our autistic students at Beach Elementary School. Our educational assistants, more of our unsung heroes who are in the classroom, down and dirty, working one-on-one with our students, and they don't always get the glamorous jobs. And but I'm told that Greta does a marvelous job, and that Greta has been with us 11 and a half years, and I know that Miss Nickel, her building principal, would like to say something to her.
One or two, yeah. So I have had the privilege of working with Greta for 4 years, and when I say privilege, I don't know that I would have made it in ASD without her expertise, her enjoyment for it, her love for the kids. I don't know that I've ever met someone who has been able to embody love for students, love for parents, and love for her role that I have seen. And when I tell you the hole that she's going to leave is bigger than 5, 10 people you know, I'm not exaggerating. We've been very blessed for her to help train the new people who have come on board, and it is my hope that you leave a sprinkle of awesome behind when you will, and that you come back and visit us as often as you possibly can. You can push the grandbabies aside. I know you're going to have them. So you can come visit us, and we will welcome you to your Thank you for all.
And next up is she's listed in my phone as the Waz. That's how I have her listed. So Sherry Wazlewski is the building secretary at Hilbert Elementary. Prior to that, she was in this she was in Keeler for a year or two. And then she was in this building as when it was our K-1 building. So I don't know how many of you in here are friends with Sherry on Facebook. So you've read her stories of vomit and snot and urine and all kinds of other things, but she always managed to delight us with her humor. And I know there are two people in the room today who would like to say something to and about Sherry. And one is her current principal, Mrs. Jill Birch. And one is her former principal, Mrs. Kathy Robbins. Sorry, Kathy, put you on the spot.
So, my Sherry Berry Boo. I was fortunate enough to meet her when I was teaching her daughters, and now I am with her in a role that I never thought I'd be in, but she has helped me so much. So last year, I broke up the dynamic duo of Kathy and Sherry, and she welcomed me with open arms, and she was my little taskmaster. She sometimes is my mother, are you home yet? So I get lots of text messages from Sherry, but I can tell you that one of the biggest things is she just is a caring person, right? She absolutely cares for everyone around her, and she is so feisty. Sass gets us through the day, because if we couldn't joke, we'd probably tear our hair out throughout the day, but I appreciate it so much. She has shown me so many things that I had no idea needed to be done, but Sherry will make me a list. And then when I leave her things finished on her desk in the morning, she may say a couple of nice choice words about me. But I will miss talking to you on my way in every morning. So Sherry, you're the best at what you do, and we will miss you tremendous. Your granddaughter, she's just like maybe some tissue.
Yeah. The hardest thing about leaving this district, there were a lot of things, but leaving this lady, she's my person. We have been through all kinds of things together, and she filled in for my former secretary for a couple of weeks, and I just knew. Everyone has the person for them, and she was made to be my administrative assistant. Much more than that. I was told years ago that you need to have someone in the school you can trust with anything. You know, that's her. I can trust her with anything. She would keep it between me. I could be my not so great self with her, and she understood. And the one thing that I have to say is every day when I got to work early, as soon as she walked in, I knew.
Tissues. So we would, on behalf of myself and all of the administrators, and I am sure the Board of Education, we would just like to congratulate all of our retirees. Enjoy this time. It'll be difficult when September comes around because you'll be feeling like you have something to do, but I'm sure by September 3rd, you will have, you'll be okay. Terry Zink is saying, nope, doesn't happen. You're okay like June 30th? Yeah. So we wish you all the best. We hope that you enjoy the heck out of retirement and do all of those things you've been putting off because you don't have time to do. So congratulations to all of you.
Yay. So as promised, so that y'all don't have to stay for all the other stuff, we will take a 5-minute recess, maybe more like 10, and then you all are free. And I'll just say again, thank you. Thank you for your dedication to our kids. And like Judy said, many of you, we have never had the privilege of encountering, and we don't know the unsung heroes, the people behind the scenes that make things like free and reduced lunches happen, right? We just don't know about those things. And so it's our privilege to wish you well in your retirement and to say that we love you.